Welcome SAO survivors to Weekly Integral Factor. We have quite a decent content push this week, including a beautiful banner with 4 new gorgeous skills, event reruns, additional rewards, chaos dungeon rotation, and more. Also, if you're interested in how Integral Factor has performed financially and in popularity rankings last month, my Dead Game Report monthly series featuring the results of August for both Integral Factor and Variant Showdown is live on the channel. Make sure to give it a look afterwards, link is gonna be down below in the description. First off, a small change in banner schedules, which I am very happy about. A couple weeks ago, new banner releases were moved to later in a week, while the selection orders were put onto the Wednesday weekly reset. This week, it seems like that is finally being reversed. The new banner that I'll get into at the end of this video has launched today, whereas the selection order that was data mined for this week will be arriving later in the week. And that is the Heroic Symphony selection order, which features skills themed around heroic tales and orchestras. A multiple will guarantee 1 4-star skill, so expect the usual 2500 gem price for this one. You'll be able to check the full gacha pool in the order page once the banner is live later this week. The Guild of Guilds Season 39 is fully underway now. You can pause to see the rewards here, and if you're participating, you'll be tackling Medusa. She's weak to blunt and fire while resisting everything else, so prepare accordingly. You can also read a bit about the strategy by pausing the video right here. But as we move on, search for the Phantom Mushroom. A very early story event is returning, featuring a lot of avatar items like the bear avatars and the mushroom bow, but it seems like there are no Arcana gems in rewards. What now? Excuse me? Didn't know that was a thing until now. Here are the trader exchange rewards for event material drops, and here are the individual dungeon rewards. Since it's an old event, it still has the old structure where all dungeon reward tracks are completely separate. Seeing that there are no Arcana gems or release crystals or anything valuable really in the modern game today, this will likely be a skip for many veteran players and even some new players. The good thing is, there's a silver lining there. It's a very old event, so it's likely very easy to beat and farm. The boss is Gluttontherium, who is weak to thrust and holy and has no resistances at all. The monthly hunt event has been updated. Boss Rush vs Ogre Maniac difficulty has been added, which features some additional rewards. I still think the rewards exclusive to Maniac tier is not good enough for the difficulty requirement of 150k total power. Remember that the weakness and resistance is different in this Maniac high difficulty mode. The ogres will be weak to slash and water instead of slash and wind, and they'll be resisting everything else this time around, so you are highly suggested to change up your loadout. Additionally, for the casual players, white boss rush plates have been added into the mix with a whole set of new rewards as well, so make sure to keep grinding. Here are the white plate rewards. The 5x Experience Character Quest campaign is live, replacing the sub-quest campaign. You'll be receiving 5x the XP from the board quests, it is very clear from the title, so make sure to get to grinding. This is one of those very luxurious XP events that you'll want to take advantage of for sure. Chaos Post Rotation is here, where you can earn Chaos Armor, the armor you need beyond level 100 equipment from the floors. Here's the available bosses and their weaknesses. You can tackle up to level 135 version with a party. The rest of them is only achievable solo. And good news, everyone's favorite, the Samurai, is back. So a lot of people will probably be farming that one. Make sure to take advantage and get a good party rolling for those sweet high tier armor. And the real treat of every weekly Integral Factor here, the Moonlit Night story order is now live in the game, featuring Sinon, Leafa, Yuuki and Sachi. First step is 50% off, and third step is a guaranteed 4-star skill, not necessarily from the banner though, it can be any 4-star. And now for a deep dive into skills. Sky Splitting Arrow Sinon is an awakening ability. At max limit break, it increases attack by 900 as well as an additional 15%, but you get a 30% defense debuff, and when your HP is below half, your damage to enemies weak to thrust receives a minus 1000% attack. Jesus, that's one huge demerit ability, basically requiring you to keep your HP above the halfway point. Light that illuminates Knight Leafa is a fire element axe connect skill. At max limit break, it does 1770% damage in 3 hits to a single enemy. It gives a stack that increases your attack by 1%, lasting 20 seconds. Return of the Full Moon Yuuki is a water element dagger awakening skill with an increased break gauge power. It does up to 1330% damage in 5 hits to a single enemy, 1% damage up stack lasting 20 seconds. Its mod bonus is increasing status effects by 8 stacks if the enemy being hit is already poisoned. And last but not least, Watchful Eye Sachi is a dark element spear skill. Hits up to 1000% damage in 4 hits on all enemies in damage cone. Its mod bonus is a 150% damage boost when using dark skills, and it also recovers 10% of your HP on hit. And that is all for this weekly Integral Factor. A non-sword banner means I can just skip it just fine and go back to grinding as usual. I'm coming for you, Chaos Kakashi. Make sure to like and subscribe for more, and don't forget to check out my Dead Game report for August if you were wondering how the game is doing. Until next time, stay cool.